this week on Top Shelf Banter.
Juice it. It's like when you need orange juice, like or lemon juice. It's like that weird thing. You're like, just juice yourself in my cup, and then I'll drink it later because why not? Says Derek.
Does she squish it with her hands or her badunkadunk? Now, grab a beverage, sit back, relax, and listen to an athlete, a booze hound, a guy with a classic ride, and 3 other guys talk about anything, everything, and nothing all at the same time. Now, everybody have their drink?
Yep.
Me too. Let's do this.
I've been thinking of some things I know just enough about that if someone shared their viewpoint, I could surely shut them down. So pour me a glass, I'll drink it down fast, and put your ignorance on blast. On the Top Shelf Banter, well, I'm more right than wrong.
Hello and welcome to Top Shelf Banter, where banter comes from the top shelf, our topics come from the middle shelf, and our research comes from the bottom shelf. We have a rotating topic master. I'm your host, Jimmy, and I have now gained the most money.
Oh, I thought you were going to say weight.
That too.
Jimmy the Fat making a comeback.
Oh, Jimmy the Fat making his comeback. So, as you guys may have realized, I'm actually not worried about money anymore because my toenails got delivered after the Suez Canal guy. Yeah,
Thank goodness.
Got blocked. So, my buyer saw that there was an issue, and he was okay with it, and he said, I'll pay you full price anyways. That Dogecoin is spiking, so now I'm money bags.
Didn't it drop again today though?
I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, but when it goes up 40%, it can drop 20%.
Oh,
and you're
yeah.
still fine.
Yeah.
And also, your toenails are not taken by the Egyptian government.
No.
Who took over that thing for $1 billion until they pay?
No.
The Ever Given Green or whatever it's called.
No, my buyer was okay with it.
Okay.
He said, you know what?
You have an understanding buyer.
He said, if the boat was here on time, you would have been paid. So he goes, I understand this was completely outside of your control, and so I'm just going to pay you full price anyways. So,
wow, what a great UB.
He was pretty cool.
Donnie, you got a drink. Thumb Master, you're the last.
That's not a rule. We're not playing King's Cup, so I don't care.
Speaking of which, our topic master this week is a man that deserves no introduction.
You do this perfectly every time I take a drink. 0 accolades.
Hello,
Donnie.
Yep.
I'm just gonna
do hello before you said your name.
I'm just gonna do it next time. I'm just gonna
People know my
say
voice.
it with my mouth full of beer, and it's just gonna spray all over the microphone.
Everything.
Yeah.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
What's your accolade this week for us?
I don't have an accolade this week.
That's right.
Let's
0.
continue.
No
0
accolade.
accolades. Yep.
Proud of you. Finally.
Finally, correct for once.
Finally.
You're right. The first 15 episodes where I said nothing.
Well, we didn't even acknowledge accolades in the first 15 episodes, so those don't
This is a
count.
weird argument to get into. Chapin, what's in your glass?
I think we're going out of order.
Oh, sorry.
He hasn't even been introduced.
Our other banter compatriot, the most stylish one in the sales to us all.
Hello.
Chapin.
Yes.
Beating it again.
Hi, Chapin. How are you?
Great, Donnie. How are you?
good. Also great. Thanks for asking.
Great.
Derek, how are you?
Doing phenomenal.
Let me get a preemptive mute over here for Derek and mute it.
I'm not even the one doing
Wow.
anything.
Derek, I see your mouth moving, but I don't hear
I'll
anything.
just
That's
yell
so
louder
weird.
so it's picked up on all of the mics.
The mics are directional. It can't work.
And last but not least, the anchor to us all, Derek.
It's really bringing us
hello.
down.
Yes. That's what I do.
Get
I'm the
a slow-
anchor.
slow hello
Kerchunk.
there.
Yes.
Oh, hello. That's pretty good.
Disappointing.
And last but not least, the anchor to us all, the slow hello.
Is that your Rotten Tomatoes score? Disappointing?
Disappointing. Yes.
Oh, splat.
Yeah.
The slow hello
Less
and the
than
anchor to us all,
50%.
Derek.
Less than
That's
50%.
it. That's it. Congratulations, Derek.
Long may he reign.
Oh, thank you.
Long may he reign.
The slow hello. Long may he reign.
Oh, hello.
No. It's not that it's a delayed hello. It's a hello.
That's obnoxious. I'm not going to do
That
that.
might
That's an actual slow hello.
I know. I was just going to
If
say.
we had said Derek the delayed hello, you could be like,
But if you start doing that in public, like you'd get that
that reputation.
people would know who you are.
Yeah.
say hello so long that people just walk away before I finish.
Right.
like what drive by somebody and they wave.
Hey, you know Derek? No, I don't think so. Yeah, the guy that says hello really slow. Oh!
that guy.
Well, let me
Slow
start
hello.
this off. Oh, that guy.
Or you can just start going, hello. That's pretty slow.
That's pretty slow.
I mean, it was slower than most, but
Yeah.
not as slow as what Donnie's.
Okay, hold on, Jimmy. Let's start at the same time. Let's
Donnie
see who finishes
sounded,
first.
when Donnie does it, it sounds like a CD is skipping.
Nope, that's hello.
There you go.
Oh, there it is.
That sounds like Derek's deep throating somebody. That's
Little
not
bit.
fun.
As always,
I regret it. I regret it.
As always, we encourage you, the listener, to sit back and attempt to relax with a beverage of your choosing, alcoholic or not. Take a picture of what you're drinking and post it to social media using the hashtag Top Shelf Wednesday.
Hashtag Whiskey Wednesday.
Derek started laughing for no reason.
Yeah, nobody said anything funny.
It's got the giggles.
He started chuckling
There's-
to himself about Whiskey Wednesday.
I don't know. For some reason, the way you said Top Shelf Wednesday triggered something.
Jimmy, say it again.
Top Shelf Wednesday.
Oh no, I get it now. Now that you said it again, I hear it.
I'm
upset.
I hate you all.
That's not fair.
Finally, I could channel my inner Mickey Mouse laugh even anymore. Donnie,
Yeah.
what's in your glass?
My glass tonight is some delicious agua from your tap, and then also some McQueen and the Violet Fog, some gin. Also,
So now,
Violet or violent?
violet.
Oh,
I believe it said violent the last time, and that was a misspeak.
what? I want to know what tap you got it out of. Was it the pipe coming into the actual faucet, or was it the broken pipe below?
Yeah.
Straight from the source.
Okay, I see what I like the question. What I
Yes.
did was I went out to the street and got it straight
Oh.
from the tap. I just
Nice.
cracked that pipe, filled the bottle, let it run. Let it run.
Spring water
Like
at that
it.
point.
Yeah.
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 So technically, it's not Jimmy's tap. That was City Tap. You got
Right.
it from the
Exactly. I'm stealing from the city
Yeah.
right now.
The
Yeah, I like to see
the forbidden tap.
And that makes it taste all the sweeter.
I'm curious who's going to get charged for it.
The city. Boom.
yeah, I mean, yeah,
Taxpayer.
obviously.
Somebody's paying for it.
Yeah, you
So
fuckers
who's-
paying tax, not like me. You fuckers, you're getting charged.
Chapin,
Yes.
what's in your glass?
My glass, I actually brought some scotch today.
Ooh.
Wow, look
So,
at you,
It's an actual glass.
Mr. Fancy Pants.
I have Glenfodry Fionn Frangach Speyside single malt Scotch whiskey.
That really took a turn halfway through the name.
It's a French oak cask finish.
It's a Scotch made in French barrels.
Correct.
Wow.
Yeah.
Who did you
Bringing
get
cultures together.
Who surrendered that to you?
My wife, actually.
She always struck me as a Frenchie.
I have that, and I went pretty extravagant with the beer, too, to wash it down.
Ooh.
Bud Light.
Nice.
That is extravagant.
Just a solid BL.
Just a BL.
Oh, a
no
blight.
flavors.
Solid.
Just straight water.
No extra L's.
I'm glad you're finally getting on board. Have a fancy drink, wash it down. Something just as fancy.
Doing what my host does.
Derek,
Oh, yes, sir.
what's in your glass?
Oh, in my fancy goblet that I'm drinking in today, because apparently all of your whiskey glasses are gone.
I got the last one.
I was like, what the fuck? If I'd have known I needed to bring one, I'd have brought one.
They're clean. You just can't get to it because the table's blocking the hutch.
Ah, okay. So you decided to put them all into a hutch instead of in the cupboard.
Yeah.
Okay.
where
And
they
then
go.
you decided to block the hutch.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I don't see an issue with it so far.
I'm just going to start bringing. I mean, I'm not
Pretty judgmental for a guy who
know.
I've been to his house and I have not been able to find a non-plastic glass for like 3 weeks.
Oh, that is so incorrect, sir. I mean, I have a lot of plastic cups, but they're all in a bag for parties. I also have
For party
Jimmy,
drinks.
Jimmy,
For party drinks.
Jimmy and
Jimmy and
agree
Jimmy
or
and
whatever the fucking word is that I can't think of.
sure, probably geometry.
Concur with the fact that I have a ton of glassware. His wife banned me from bringing out my glassware when we moved into the house that we're currently recording in.
Yep.
Because I had a lot.
And that's weird because I go to Derek's house and I cannot find glassware.
Yeah. They're there. I still have 2 boxes.
Sold it.
It's like banning sand from the desert.
I have 2 boxes I haven't even opened.
Donnie, don't tell Derek this. But when I said toenails, I sold his glassware. Also.
That's just a strong business decision. Jimmy, I have to applaud you for that.
That's why I got paid so much.
Oh, yeah.
Because it was forbidden.
My goodness. And forbidden fruit is the sexiest fruit.
It wasn't mine. And I told the guy that. And he said, sell me more.
That's why tomatoes are the sexiest fruit. Because they are forbidden.
Okay.
You didn't hear any of that.
Yeah, Derek, why were you trying to listen in on our private conversation?
No, there was a lot of whispering. I couldn't hear it. I heard a machine shop. You know my hearing's not good.
Yeah. I mean, if you could see your hearing, you wouldn't be able to.
Fun fact, Derek,
Touche.
nothing on you is good. Boom!
Oh,
Gotcha. Wow.
take that.
Also true. Also true. Not going to argue that one. I'm drinking Ghost Owl Pacific Northwest. And here's where it gets crazy. Canadian whiskey finished in X-Rye barrel and American corn whiskey.
Wow.
It is local to Pacific Northwest. It's distilled in Rose City, Portland, Oregon.
Oh,
American.
Yes, it's actually really good. I
I'm not a big fan of Canadian whiskeys.
No, it's not a Canadian whiskey. It's an Oregon whiskey.
But it is a Canadian whiskey.
Okay. I have a French wine that is distilled in Florida.
Well,
Oh, that's weird. You can't do that, can you?
yeah, because you don't distill wine. You ferment wine.
You're right. That's the problem with my
That is,
statement.
yes.
All right.
Yes.
Fine. I fermented a French wine in Florida.
You could do that if it's
No,
French
you
grapes.
can't. No.
Donnie, what kind of French wine?
Oh, it's actually a sparkling French wine
Yes.
from the South region. A white and a red blend. I took white grapes, red grapes, with some cotton candy grapes, mixed
Wow.
those in.
Wow.
Stomped them
sounds
with
pretty
robot
American.
feet.
Wow.
Sounds pretty
That's
American.
impressive.
I feel like you should
No.
be bringing that out for the 4th of July.
It's a French wine. I bring it for French independence.
You can bring it out for
And
American.
that's September 9th.
There's
the French,
no French
the French were
independence.
paramount in American independence, so you could definitely bring it.
Is that what we honor their treaties, Derek? Every time? Oh.
What?
I'm not going to discuss French independence with you.
I'm so confused where that went. Anyways, Canadian whiskey doesn't have any restrictions on who can distill Canadian whiskey. So yes, you can, in the United States of America, you can distill a Canadian-style whiskey and call it Canadian whiskey.
What makes it Canadian?
I have no fucking clue. I'm not a distiller. I just know that it says on the bottle, Canadian whiskey.
During the process, they say a lot.
Whiskey.
Yeah, it's got a maple leaf in front of it when it's distilled. Maybe
awesome.
that's how it's filtered, through maple
Oh,
leaves.
They what they do is they put it into maple syrup jars. So they get the residue, and they shake
there's-
it up, and then they pour it back into the barrel.
Is Nickelback Canadian?
Yes.
Yeah. They play some Nickelback music.
This
There's,
is how you remind me of Canadian whiskey.
Yeah.
The whiskey actually knows how to look at graphs pretty good. And photographs.
I mean, Pendleton whiskey is a Canadian whiskey. And it comes from Pendleton, Oregon. So I don't.
Probably my favorite meme of all the Nickelback stuff. Look at this graph.
Anyways, it's not terrible. I went to.
Ooh. Put that in the bottle.
Yeah, I went to Safeway and it was literally over 50% off. It was originally $45, and they had it on marked down to $20. And I was like, all right, I'll buy it, $20. And yeah, surprisingly, it's pretty smooth. And with the rye barrels, you get a little bit of spiciness to it. It's not bad. Jimmy,
Yeah.
what's in your glass?
I'm glad
We
you
don't
asked.
care.
Oh,
I'm drinking El Tesoro Reposado Single Barrel D-Lish, as well as another Seaside Oregon beer, Diosil Pacific Northwest Hazy IPA,
Is it a Canadian beer?
brewed with Amarillo, Cascade, Chinook, and Simcoe hops.
well, this brings us to our first podcast topic. Jimmy, translate your tequila.
El Tesoro.
El Tesoro. Don't read the bottle. I like
No, I'm
from
not
the
going to read
cuff,
the bottle.
please.
I'm not going to read the bottle.
mean-
So what El Tesoro is actually about is down during the Mexican Revolution down there. They discovered a plateau, if you would call it.
Sure.
And they discovered agave plants up there on top.
Wow.
And these agave plants were a little bit drier than the other ones just because of the higher elevation.
Uh-huh. A
Right.
bluff agave. A blagave.
So then what they decided to do was they decided to get a giant stone wheel for some reason because they realized that when they crush it, it excretes juices. So they said, what's a good way to do it? Let's get a giant flat wheel. And they just started rolling it around, and thus became tequila.
Oh, look at that.
But what does Tesoro mean?
Tesoro, it was the last name of the person that found it. So
So
It's the
the Tesoro.
Commander Tesoro is what the guy's name was.
And so they said L, not Commander Tesoro.
Because
El
they were
Te-
saying that this plateau, this is the Tesoro Plateau. El Tesoro.
Was it
you know-
Mayor Tesoro?
Yeah.
You know what, Donnie? What I really love about Jimmy is you ask him a very direct question.
Specific question.
That
Yep.
can't be interpreted any other ways. And we get a lot of backstory. Like, there was historical significance to his answer.
It's basically, let me
And-
tell you the nonsense
Yes.
that doesn't affect your
And
question.
then your follow-up question was, again, the direct question you
Right.
asked him initially.
El Tesoro was he was a very beloved captain during the Mexican Revolution.
so it would not be Capitan Tesoro?
No.
So
He was Capitan Tesoro, but after his brave endeavors of one, he fought off the Mayans.
So, hold on.
He fought the
Hold on.
Mayans off, and
So
it
he
was,
was,
it was
he
literally
was a Spanish captain
yeah.
who came
I was gonna
over
say the Spanish.
and demolished the Mayans.
Yeah,
Who
but
were primitive compared
it was
to
only,
the Spaniards.
It was only him and a group of 5 other people. They stumbled
what were
upon
their
him,
names?
and they took out Juan, Carl, Joseph, Mark,
A traditional Spanish name.
and Bradley.
Ooh,
The Bradley.
okay. And
The
so the
Brad.
6 of them
El Bradley.
fought off the Mayans.
At least one whole civilization, or one whole not civilization, village of Mayans. So he went from Capitan Tesoro to the Tesoro because not only that, but he had like over half those kill counts.
So
Yeah,
I just want to follow up. What does Tesoro mean in English?
Tesoro in English means vanquisher.
Oh, there you go. I like it.
Yeah,
Well, this has been History with Jimmy.
Another
the
question.
vanquisher. See, you get it?
Oh,
Yeah.
it makes sense.
Another question for Jimmy. How old are you going to be in 2024?
35.
Oh, look at that. Are you going to put your name into the hat for President of the United States? Because you answer questions like a politician.
I absolutely could.
Excellent.
Fuck yeah.
I mean,
Just a-
I would
my
vote.
first-
I would vote for The Rock over you. But if The Rock decides not to run, I would give you
My
vote.
first promise: 2 lunches.
I'm in. Fuck The Rock now. You're in.
2 lunches.
I just did a quick bottom shelf research and I looked up what Tesoro means
Yeah.
in English, and it's actually treasure. The treasure.
Wrong.
I'll write Google and let them know that they fucked up.
I like Vanquisher better. but-
Yeah, the Vanquisher, and
Yeah.
I made tequila out of the bones of my vanquished.
They'd consumed a
Yep.
lot of agave.
Tesoro, Mayan bones.
So as we stated, Donnie, you are the topic master. So Donnie,
That's what I've heard.
what topics do you have for us this week?
Okay. Well, this has been months long.
Boring.
Yep. That's our anchor bringing us down.
Hashtag vote Derek off.
Yeah, I mean, just cut the anchor. Cut the cord is what we should do. Hashtag cut the cord.
Release the anchor.
3 months ago or whatever, Tom Brady threw the Lombardi Trophy
Ooh.
5 feet,
Yeah, it was a little further than that.
6.5 feet.
It might have been like 12.
It
like
definitely
10 to
wasn't 12.
It looked like 10 to 12.
Yeah.
It was definitely like 5 feet. To his tight end.
I mean, you figure you got about 3 feet for the motors.
Okay.
So that's
Well,
6.
So obviously you heard the
can't
question,
have-
how far did he throw it versus here's my setup. So let me start again.
Okay.
How far did he throw a trophy? Derek,
Probably 12.
you've obviously done the math.
Yes.
Angles and
I'd like you to define the math. No? Okay. Tom Brady threw a trophy. Probably 3 to 2 inches.
No, not far off his typical
So, I mean, it was like a-
quarterback
it-
throw.
Oh, that's the... Oh. Separate topic.
It was like it was
Separate
just a
topic.
small underhand toss.
Yeah,
Then.
yeah, to Edelman, and he took it
so he
up
threw
the
a
river.
He threw a Brady Hail Mary.
To be honest, that was a softball. You said it's
Oh,
over
no.
there.
I walked right into it. Sadly, I won a ring just like he did, so take that. And the daughter of the guy who designed the trophy said it was the most disrespectful thing and it was ever done to that trophy. So I'm wondering, you guys,
She sounds like a Karen.
I'm not going to comment on that. You guys, you've just won a national championship for whatever sport, event, whatever. How do you disrespect that trophy?
Take it to Disneyland.
Okay.
Take it to Disneyland. Lose
I
it on Splash
haven't
Mountain.
finished my question.
Lose it on Splash Mountain.
The shallowest of pools.
Throw it at one of the animatronics, and then leave it there.
Okay.
Don't buy the Dizzy Pass or whatever.
Or better answer,
Okay.
take it on Pirates of the Caribbean.
Okay.
Throw it at one of those animatronics, and it's truly lost forever because now you don't know which one is.
Oh,
is which.
pirate treasure! It's cursed.
It's not part of the pirate
Oh
treasure.
no!
Can't take
so
it or else
Jimmy
you turn into a
Jimmy
skeleton.
went super fast and is already done, so he
and
can't
that starts
interject.
a legend.
Yeah, exactly.
Like-
Johnny Depp will be after that trophy.
Then you can create a map and be like, oh, what part of treasure
Was
the-
that
you know,
first left
yeah.
turn, the second right
Yeah,
turn?
when do I need to like
The map-
illegally get off of the ride so that I
The
can
map
try
just
and
turns
find
out
the
to be
treasure?
all the plays from the Buccaneers Super Bowl.
That it's going to become the next Oak Island. History Channel is going to have a fucking show about it.
Yep. And they make a movie and Nicolas Cage is in it.
Oh, perfect.
About
I'd watch
finding
it.
treasure nationally.
The
So-
true national treasure, the Lombardi Trophy.
So,
National Treasure 3.
so tossing a trophy that is a football on top of a stand is disrespectful.
I mean,
How do you disrespect trophies?
I'm going to guess that she's never heard of the Stanley Cup.
Probably.
I don't know. I don't know her
Yeah.
personally.
Yeah.
I know that there was an apology afterwards, but I mean, you can pick your trophy and tell me how you would disrespect it.
I mean, they just make all those trophies regardless. So, I mean, even if Gronk didn't catch it and it went to the bottom of that,
It was
Yeah,
Cameron,
I doubt it was the actual.
It was
the
Cameron Brate, not Gronk.
it was Brait that caught it?
Yes.
Oh, that's right.
It was Gronk's boat, but all the tight ends
Right.
were on it, and Brate's the one that caught it.
Yes, that's
So he threw it to the
correct.
sketchier of his tight ends.
Yeah, yes.
That's why.
Yeah. Well, and because he tweeted when the video came out, and he was like, the most important catch I've ever made in my life.
Okay, that's fair. I
Yeah.
apologize.
Yeah.
So Gronk was driving the boat. Tom Brady was
I would
throwing
hope
the
not.
trophy.
I'm sure he was drunk.
Wow, I'm sure he was Gronk. But
It was Gronk. You did say Gronk.
He was
And
Gronk.
I'm pretty sure that Gronk and Brait were both drunk. And I don't even think Gronk was driving the boat. I think
Speaking-
he was on the bow.
Speaking of drunk, Tom Brady afterwards, when he got back on shore,
Best T-shirt.
oh,
Best T-shirt.
he's like wobbling around. That
Couldn't
was
stand
great.
up by himself.
Snapback Ray-Bans. Just broing out down in Florida.
at the 43,
Best side of Tom Brady.
He looked.
Oh,
he
no.
definitely fit that Floridian crowd.
I feel like he partied harder for that one than any of the other previous 13 that he won.
he
Yeah,
was
because
he
if
was
he-
allowed to party because Belichick was not over his shoulder. Why would you do this?
Yeah.
That's not the Patriot way.
That's not how Belichick talks.
And that's not how
Oh, sorry. Why would you do this? That's not the Patriot way.
There it is.
I feel like he would have like halfway through would have like just diverted to something different because he never uses like, oh yeah, we're just looking on to the next season.
We're on to Cincinnati.
That's not what we do. We're on to Cincinnati.
That's too deep. But Chapin, Pick your sport and the trophy of that sport and tell me how you disrespect it.
How about a golden frisbee?
Ooh.
I find in a house right down the road from here. Somebody at this table might own it currently.
Okay.
I like where this is going.
I'm
Wow, so
still
it's
confused.
Not even a trophy you earned. You're just like, I'm going to steal a trophy
Steal this
and
trophy.
disrespect it.
Steal Donnie's disc golf trophy.
MVP Open trophy.
MVP Open trophy.
I mean, that's
thank
like
you.
the first disrespect. It is getting deeper.
And give it to Derek and say he won it instead.
That's not the way I was going to go with it. I thought you were going to be like, I go home and I eat SpaghettiOs out of it.
I like that.
Do that,
It's
so-
not deep enough for SpaghettiOs.
It doesn't have to be deep for SpaghettiOs.
7 SpaghettiOs in it.
SpaghettiOs.
Yeah, I mean, you probably need to put like
Fit half a can of
You can
that.
do a lot with something that shape.
Sure. I mean, it's basically a bowl. I mean, that would be disrespectful, and I personally, I assume you're talking about my trophy, would be upset by it. But I mean,
slightly slighted.
I'm slighted.
Slider
is what
it.
I would say.
Slider it.
Yeah, slider.
Double slidered.
Double slide. Do sly. As I
Sliderly
say.
slight.
Yeah. Derek, what trophy would you like to disrespect?
I mean, I would probably disrespect an Oscar for Best Picture.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
By giving it to like a Seth MacFarlane or
No, I wouldn't give it. First, I would probably accept it with a speech that was 100% narcissistic.
sure.
For Jesu.
No thanking anybody, including Jesu, like except for my own talent.
sure.
Oh,
Which
like
is yourself.
Like a Conor McGregor speech
Sure. Yeah.
when he won the second title, when he was holding the title for two
Yeah.
belts. I like to thank absolutely fucking no one.
Yeah. It would be very quick. They would not have to play the music to like get me off of the stage because I would get up there and my speech would literally be like, I would like to thank my consistent and raw talent for me winning this award.
So you would just straight
I'm-
lie.
Thankful that the film critics and people that vote on this realize my talent above everybody else's. Thank you. And then I would I'd probably find out if it's hollow so I could drink out of it. So I would find some sort of sharp object so I could cut it in half and see
Right.
if it's hollow so I can make it into at least a shot glass. I don't know how big it is. So
The Oscar?
yeah. I would
I mean,
It's like a bottle of wine.
foot and a half?
It's like a bottle of wine.
well, I might be thinking of the Golden Globe. The Oscar is just a person, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, so the Golden... Which one's more important, the Oscar or the Golden Globe?
Oscar.
Probably Oscar.
All right, so
I think
would,
they're about equal.
I would cut
Like
the
a daytime Emmy. Like
Yeah,
give or
I
take.
would cut the
I've won
head
3
off
daytime
of,
Emmys.
Cut the head off of the Oscar, hoping that it's hollow.
You wouldn't cut the feet off.
Well, no, that's the base. I want to be able to still stand it.
Must be
You
able
want
to
to
still
drink
contemplate.
booze
Trust
from
me,
the neck of a man.
I have a drinking horn, and it's nice, but it's so inconvenient because you can't put it down if there's a liquid in it. So I would make sure the base was still on it so I could put it down like a
okay.
cup.
How about
okay.
to go along with your narcissism? What if you cut off its head and make a mold of your head and put it on its
As like a stopper,
Yes.
so I could like pop
Yes.
it. Yeah, I like that idea. That's great.
Now, what movie were you in?
Oh, that's a very important question. Was it action?
you ha-
comedy?
You have to make this up.
Yep.
You
Sci-fi?
can't just be like, I was part of Schindler's List.
Nope.
Oh, I was gonna say Nacho Libre. So okay, make it up.
Okay, maybe I'm okay with Nacho Libre.
No, I'm not. Jack Black? Don't try to take that from him.
Oh no. I was not Jack Black's character. I would just be like a side character that.
And you won an
You won
Oscar?
an Oscar?
I won best actor for like a
For
one.
in a supporting
I'm sorry.
role?
one
They
line
didn't give
extra.
it to Jack Black, but they give it to you?
Yes,
Okay. Disagree.
we're
Rigged.
we're disrespecting awards. No one said that included winning it legitimately.
Also, you set the
Look at the
ballot
fucking Astros. They're the
Oh.
biggest disrespect.
down. Got him. Ooh.
That was mine as well, but I didn't want to go there.
Speaking of which, I'm going to interject here.
Yeah.
If people want to get caught up, they can go to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/TopShelfBanter for Banter Bits. There was a bit there where we talked about Derek's love for the Houston Astros.
Yeah.
And Derek said that we could have full access over your waiver acquisitions and removals for the remainder of this season. Have you picked up anybody on the waiver wire?
I have definitely picked people up off of the waiver, but I have
Oh,
not
hold on.
made any trades.
Hold
I thought
on.
it was only
It's a little
trades.
skewed because you and I have to pay him $40 each, but
I'm
I'm
okay with that.
Still,
I don't give a fuck. I want full control. If he already took full control and didn't ask us to pay, then he violated the contract.
I thought it was only trades with those 3 players of the Astros, not like complete control of the team. So
Nope.
Did
We
you
have
get any
complete-
trade?
No, because
offers for
you
those?
told us that it's a money league and you paid $80 to get in.
Yes.
So Donnie and I
There's-
suggested that we each give you $40, which makes it so your net loss
I
right
mean,
now is 0.
I
All you
can-
have to do is gain.
I can definitely tell the guy that offered me the only trade offer I got for Alex Bregman, which was the largest insult I've ever fucking seen. From the commissioner, too, by the way.
Is that Chapin?
Holy fuck.
That's not true. You played fantasy football with
He
our group of
literally
Yeah,
offered...
where you were the commissioner? I agree.
I don't remember.
I'll
I'd have to
talk
look
trades.
through my emails to see who it was, but I just remember that one of the players was like just about out for the season, like might come back by September, but use one of his keepers. I'm like, what the fuck are you trying to offer me? Like, fuck.
So basically, what we've already gotten is that you've already violated the clause.
I mean, he probably still has both of those fucking people. I could make that happen again.
So Derek definitely owes us $40 apiece.
Yep.
no, because you guys never gave me $40, so the contract hadn't even happened.
The contract had happened. You violated it before we could
We
fulfill
shook on it.
terms.
We shook
But
on
there
it.
has been no money transaction.
It wasn't notarized.
There you go.
Chapin, if you look at your logbook, I bet it was notarized.
I need a drafted legal letter, please, and then I'll take a look.
You'll have it within the
Damn
hour.
it.
Jimmy,
Either way.
what trophy would you like to disrespect?
Well, it pains me to say this, but I would disrespect the World Cup trophy.
Oh, no.
It would pain me to do it, but I also think that the World Cup trophy is ugly as sin. It's the ugliest fucking trophy.
Is it just a soccer ball on like a funnel?
You've never seen the World Cup
I
trophy?
don't know that I have.
It looks. I'll pull it up.
As
Okay.
you say, isn't it just a soccer
It's
ball on,
stupid.
like, a stand?
It's so dumb. It looks so ugly.
While he's looking that up,
Okay.
I would like to state probably one of the most...
Ugly.
Yep. Okay.
Ugly.
Yep. It's not great.
For being the best soccer
The
team in the
World
world.
Cup.
Yeah.
In the
Yeah.
world, you get that fucking trophy. Oh my god, it looks like someone created that out of mold and then
Yes.
painted it gold.
I
See
mean,
that?
I got another answer.
It is
No, no.
technically created out
Jimmy,
of a mold.
I have to give my answer before you
Oh.
give your secondary answer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Didn't Jimmy already give one?
No, the World Cup is his answer. I wanted to explain it, how he would disrespect it.
I throw it into the Pacific Ocean.
Ooh, just straight in.
Just straight. Because that trophy is ugly. I'm sorry. That trophy is straight garbage for being the
Create a fucking new one.
for having to play against there's however many countries are in the world. I don't know.
At least more than 7.
At least more than 7. And to go through the qualifying process to get into the World Cup and then having to get play through
The
your group stages,
yeah.
and then go on through the qualifiers, the round of 16, the round of so on and so forth,
Blah,
up
blah,
until
blah,
the final. And to be the number 1 team in the
Yeah.
world after going through that, and they give you a garbage-looking trophy like that. I'm sorry. First thing I'm doing, I'm flying back home. I'm using it to break out the window
Yep.
of the plane,
Yeah.
and I'm literally
Oh,
just,
not even from a boat.
I'm just throwing
from the
I'm
plane?
just throwing it
Oh
at the plane. I don't
my
care where it lands. That's what I'm doing. That's how I'm disrespecting it
Interesting.
because it's
What if you
garbage.
killed an entire family of meerkats with it?
I'd feel kind of bad, but
Okay.
I'd just buy to make up for it. I would because I'm probably just got a bunch of money because I just won the World Cup.
You'd start
And
a...
Depending on what
I
country you're from.
I would start a. Oh, come on! It's either Germany or.
Well, it's not Brazil.
But I would. I'd probably just start some kind of meerkat wildlife preservation
Sure.
somewhere.
That's a fair
Just to make
answer.
up for it.
That's a fair answer.
I like it.
But yeah, I would. I'm sorry. Do you remember the NFL, the AFC, and the NFC championship trophies? How it was like a plaque that had like an N
Yeah.
or an A on it.
Yep.
They were ugly,
Yeah.
and then they revamped it to be like this new stylized football on like a smaller stand. Much cooler trophy. They need to revamp the World Cup trophy.
Yeah.
Sorry. It's
There's
disgusting.
got to be like a story of the World Cup, why it's that. Like, there's got to be some like history behind it, but they should probably update it.
I'm sure there's probably history. You know, I'd be okay if they're like, oh, you know, we're not changing it. If they're, I don't know the historical difference behind it, but if they were to make a new trophy that paid like some kind of homage to it, like kept the green and the gold, I'm okay with it. But that trophy is straight trash.
Has it always looked like that?
Yeah, for being the most coveted trophy, like I think of ever.
That's
I wonder
fair.
if it's one of those things they just want to keep tradition alive. Like
It's
it was a cool looking
true
trophy in
World
like
Cup.
1920.
It's a true World
probably.
Championship. Yeah.
Probably. But that's what I would do.
And Jimmy, that's a great answer. Throw it in the Pacific Ocean. My answer, which is alluded to earlier, and it's a fairly obvious answer, I thought, is
You'd commit fraud.
no. To disrespect the trophy, I would actually
would
let
bet-
the. Go ahead.
You would bet on yourself to win and get disbarred from the Hall of Fame for gambling on yourself.
Not Pete Rose.
Oh, okay.
What I
Yeah.
would do.
Sorry, that's a different
it's
thing.
similar but different. Is what I would do as the commissioner of baseball. I would give the trophy to the Houston Astros.
Oh,
That's how I would disrespect
Just
that hunk of metal.
every year, regardless if they're
Yeah,
even
no,
in it.
Doesn't even matter. I'm sorry. You cheated once. You obviously won it. You cheaters. And I would give you the trophy, and then I would tell people it doesn't even matter. Why bother? Why get angry?
I feel like with the current commissioner, that could be a possibility because all he's doing is trying to ruin baseball for the most part.
Yeah. I mean, and baseball is pretty easily ruined, and he's still failing. Like, it's weird. Like, I could ruin baseball in, like, 3 months. He's ruining baseball, ruining the trophy, disrespecting everybody else involved. It's just so sad.
I mean, the fact that the Astros are still a team in the MLB is a disrespect to the trophy.
They should have been relegated at some point to like a fucking AAA team.
I agree.
Because the fucking cheaters that are the Astros, Texas as a whole, supporting any Texas-based team.
I feel like we should just
even over the new Austin FC.
annex
Yeah.
Texas
The new team.
from the
Ooh.
union. Just be like,
Yeah, you're a whole other country?
Yeah.
Fuck off. You
Yeah.
are now. You're Texas. What do you have? Nothing.
They wanted
the
to.
United Union of Mexico too.
Done.
Not even you're not even
get
good
out.
enough to be New Mexico. You're just
Start your
Mexico
own league,
too.
Texas.
Yeah. Yeah. What can you export? Oil? I'm sorry. We have electricity, you idiots.
We'll just pipeline it from Canada. Fuck
Or
them.
Alaska. We have
Even better.
an unlimited supply.
Right?
Just we're done with Texas.
Yeah,
Get them out.
We don't need national parks. We need oil, and not Texas.
Does Texas have national parks?
Maybe,
Probably.
but I was just saying the fact that like in Alaska, it'd be destroying national parks.
No, it's a
to
national
get-
preserve. It's not a national park.
Oh, same difference.
No one cares about elk. They're not even big game.
It's true, they're not.
Callback.
You know, it's actually deer that I said. I know that
Yeah.
elk were big game.
I think the
didn't-
argument was elk was, but deer weren't. But I get it.
I wouldn't be
respect
so uppity about how you were wrong earlier.
I respect that
I was
callback
wrong.
more than I
was
respect
wrong,
the
but
Oscar.
I definitely knew that elk were big game. It was me calling that deer weren't big game.
Okay, fine. You were still wrong. This is a weird podcast topic to get into.
I
How
was-
wrong were you?
I
Oh,
was,
very wrong?
I was
Done?
wrong. I was wrong, but I wasn't
Let's,
wrong about elk.
Talking about disrespecting trophies.
Yeah.
I'll admit that.
How about the most disrespected trophy, which
Okay.
is like tradition now to disrespect said trophy, the Stanley Cup.
Yeah.
Like that has to be like it's the most basic, but the coolest trophy in all of sports.
It's a
Yeah,
big
but they're-
cup. It's a
It's
big
literally
cup.
the same goddamn. Like I firmly believe that the Lombardi Trophy that Brady threw across the ocean wasn't the Lombardi Trophy.
No.
It's the one
Correct.
that they would have given
Yeah.
them to put in the trophy case,
Right.
Not the one that's handed over and they hoist at the actual Super Bowl. Firmly
The
believe.
You know, the
that-
Stanley Cup is the same way, right? There's replicas of the Stanley Cup. They don't get the real Stanley Cup.
No, the real Stanley Cup is because it's got the dents and everything on it. They fucking drink out of that shit.
It's beat to fuck. They
Yeah.
broke it.
Oh yeah, no, the Stanley Cup is fucking the
There
Stanley Cup.
There are 100% replicas of the Stanley Cup.
Oh sure, which make it into the trophy, but the teams get to fucking disrespect the shit out of it before it goes back.
They broke it. They broke the Stanley Cup. They dropped it on the ice and it broke in half. Like,
Like the Stanley Cup is dented. I mean, you probably can smell hooker on it. Like that thing has seen some things.
and death.
How would you get hooker smell? Derek, tell us how you get hooker smell on a giant cup.
Prostitutes.
No, I understand what hooker
prostitutes.
means.
Let them dance in it.
In it.
You spray the trophy with the scent de hooker.
The de toilette scent de hookah. Also known as Moulin Rouge.
It's a popular. It's actually a popular perfume that you can find at Macy's.
Oh.
They sell out of it really quick around holiday time, so you really got to get in on it quick.
Why did they sell out of it quick?
Oh, you know. Don't play coy with me, you know.
Excuse me. You're right.
Jimmy, as a giant soccer fan that doesn't like the World Cup trophy,
Yeah.
don't look at the Cricket World Cup trophy because that's a fucking awesome trophy.
What the fuck?
Look at that thing.
That is pretty sweet. No joke. We might have to.
That's like the
post-
best looking trophy.
What the fuck?
Their
It's like a golden snitch encompassed in
their
silver.
championship lasts like 3 weeks.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Good. I'm okay with that. What a cool fucking trophy
Yeah,
for
it's
cricket.
Awesome.
Dibs on the podcast
Yeah.
topic. We've never paid attention to cricket. Explain it to me.
Whoa.
Dibs.
I had to make fucking
No,
catchphrases for cricket.
Friend of the podcast, Nick, got me into cricket. Like for 2 games. I watched 2 games.
Wow.
Did you understand it?
Balls got hit far. Balls came
Are we
in
agreed that
bouncing.
Nick is a friend of the podcast?
He's probably a friend of the podcast.
I mean, he's a friend of us. I don't know if he's a friend of the podcast.
Friend of the podcast.
I got another example of a disrespected trophy.
Okay.
Imagine you win a gold medal
Okay.
in the Olympics.
Yeah.
Then you bite it.
Then you bring it to a Jets and Jaguars game and use it as the coin toss. Coin.
Who did that?
Nobody.
Oh.
Just imagine doing that.
Okay. Jets and Jaguars.
Jets and
Yeah.
Jaguars specifically.
2 loser teams that should never win anything?
Yep,
Absolutely.
flip your gold medal and throw it on the ground.
I mean, the Jets have actually won a Super Bowl
Well, yeah.
back with Broadway Joe.
50 years ago. My question is, there's also, speaking of gold medals, Kurt Angle took his gold medals into the WWE.
That's true, yeah.
Is that disrespectful? Because
No.
I don't think he ever won a match.
No, he did.
Oh, I'm
He
sorry.
won tons of matches.
WWE historian Jimmy
Yeah,
is
no.
chiming in.
Kurt Angle won
Yeah, he
tons
was like
of
the
matches.
champion,
So-
like the
Was
WWF
he?
champion at that time.
I got some bottom
Yeah.
shelf research here.
Yeah, he did the Angle Slam.
Angle
Okay,
was a
The
sick
Rock
move.
had the people's elbow just
know.
because he has his name
I know.
named
The
after
Rock
him.
had like 2 finishers.
So
he had
did,
the
so did
people's
Kurt
el-
Angle. He had the submission one, which I can't remember the name of it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Was it the gold medal?
All right. I'm Googling it.
Yeah, Google it real quick.
Do
The
it.
Angle Slam was pretty awesome, though.
I mean, Big Papa Pump had a finisher. I don't know that he had a gold medal. Derek,
So
what
he
was-
had
The ankle lock.
ankle. Boy, he missed out on that
Oh.
one, didn't he?
It should have been the
Boy,
angle
it
lock.
should have been called the angle lock.
My God.
He
The
whiffed.
fact that it wasn't. Who in that PR department said, hold on, the ankle lock? That's what you name that move?
He whiffed on that.
My God.
Swing and a miss.
That's insane.
Apparently, oh yeah, the angle slam and the ankle lock.
So
Why would you not?
It's right there.
Why would
here's
you not go ankle slam and angle slam?
So-
and lock?
some bottom shelf research on the Stanley Cup.
Yeah.
There are 3 Stanley Cups.
Okay.
The original, used
Yeah.
between 1892 and 1970,
Okay, so I was right. They did
Now-
not damage the original cup.
now resides in the vault room at the Hockey Hall of Fame.
Right.
The presentation, created in 1963, presented to Stanley Cup winning teams and used for promotions. And the replica, created in 1993, used as a stand-in at the Hockey Hall of Fame when the presentation cup is not available for display.
Okay.
The keeper of the cup is somebody that accompanies the cup
Uh-huh.
and stays with the cup.
Sure.
The NHL grants the Stanley Cup winning team 100 days with the cup during the off season, accompanied by the keeper of the cup.
Okay.
So yes, they party with the Stanley Cup and there's somebody that gets to party with it because he's the keeper of the cup.
If you believe,
I can
big
just
internet.
imagine that he's sitting there like, okay, all right, that happened.
I have no control here.
Whatever. There's cocaine right there. Can I just get some of that because I can't watch that. Can't watch that. I'm the keeper of the cup, and I can't watch this.
For our audience, cocaine does not dull your senses. You want some like an opiate.
Go ahead, Derek.
94-95, the New Jersey Devils established the tradition of giving each player on their team 1 day with the cup during the 100-day time frame. Every player gets one full day with the cup by tradition.
Does it literally start midnight to midnight?
I have no idea.
And so Derek would be what? You would have a hooker juice herself on the cup for your day?
Shit in his cup.
Oh, the
No, juice it. It's like when you need orange juice, like or lemon juice. It's like that weird thing. You're like, just juice yourself in my cup, and then I'll drink it later because why not? Says Derek.
Does she squish it with her hands or her badunkadunk?
They
Both.
They drink out of the Stanley Cup. They'll fucking fill that thing up with whatever, and then pass it around and drink out of it.
And that's
I
why
love the Stanley Cup.
That's why the Stanley Cup has AIDS.
Oh, and that's why I wish it was a sentient being and would write a biography.
That's why we're dealing with COVID now.
Thanks, hockey.
Thanks, hockey.
It's probably the truth.
All right, go ahead.
So, new topic.
Okay.
Jake Paul, Logan Paul, pieces of shit.
Yep.
100% agree.
I equate them both to Derek. Now, Chapin,
Also,
Jimmy,
subtly agree.
Yep.
Subtly agree.
me. If we're going to go toe-to-toe,
I mean, if
tete-a-tete, face-to-face to Derek, which one of us can take the Pauls?
I just want to make the money that they make for being fucking douchebags. Is that a possibility? Can I do that first?
Yeah,
Deal.
if you fight
All right.
all of us in succession.
Well, let's do it. Let's record.
Okay?
You guys have to take falls so it looks like I'm a good fighter so that we can start getting money.
You're the
Or-
one we put up?
Or we need to make, like, ridiculous matches. Like, I think you and Evan with the fucking Bop'ems.
Fighting
Sure.
in mankinis.
That's, oh my God. That's
That's
going to
the
be.
only way to fight.
That's gonna go viral.
The fact that they're not wearing
or-
mankinis is a travesty.
Mankinis
Going viral, or Greco-Roman.
or
Greco-Roman Bop'ems.
or C-strings.
Ooh.
You don't know what a C-string is? Google it.
I do know what a C-string is. Can't
Is that
wait.
where you have a cock ring with floss?
No,
Oh.
for our listeners, they'll just Google it.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Sorry for the Google search.
you've been forewarned. Sorry for the ads that are about to pop up on your phone.
Let's search it.
Not all of them are bad. I mean, some of the female ones are really nice, but
Wow. Wow.
Sorry to our listeners. We didn't mean to get creepy. We're trying to stay away from that, but
Anyway,
Derek drug us back down.
Doing his anchor thing.
Yeah.
doing this.
Take that, females.
All right.
I think it's about time we just cut the chains. Just
so
one snippet.
I'm making millions of dollars by being a douchebag, and then you guys are gonna fight me.
Yeah, I win.
Okay.
Okay.
And we get your money afterwards?
I mean,
or
I
do we still have to be friends with you once we kick your
I
ass?
need to make the millions of dollars
Okay.
first.
Can we still do the podcast after we beat your ass?
Sure.
Okay, deal.
I have never been one. I have never been one to like step down from a fight because I'm worried of losing. Like I care less about that. That
I'd
doesn't.
win. I beat the
That
fuck.
doesn't
I
make-
beat the fuck out of you.
Yeah, that's fine. That doesn't make me less of a man. The fact that I actually stood up and fought.
No.
Every punch that I
Win
do,
or
Derek,
lose. Win or lose.
every punch
I'm
that I
not-
do, I want you to know I'm going to do that shady flex that all the basketball players,
You're
and football
gonna
players
lose.
do.
If I'm going to beat anybody, it's going to be him because
Flex.
he's going to showboat the whole fucking time, and I'm just going
I'm
to
gonna,
get one
I'm
good
gonna land
solid
one
punch.
hit, and then I'm going to flex, then I'm
Yeah,
going
and then I'm going to
You know,
fucking
Derek,
chin music.
I
him.
believe that. I
Yeah.
think Chapin, very economical with his punches.
Oh, yeah.
Really
No.
work you
I'll-
over.
I'll lose
Jimmy
against you
will
two.
like tag you once on
Yeah,
your
oh, yeah.
like forehead,
And then I'm like,
flex, and then you just take him down. Yeah.
take
Yeah.
that.
I think Chapin wins.
Yeah.
I think Jimmy loses.
I hit him
Yeah.
with the
And
dab.
then I just kick you in the
and then
nuts
on my
and
way
beat
out,
the
I-
shit out of you.
Oh, you wouldn't even have to kick me in the nuts. That's low. You don't even need to do that.
Oh, you just give up?
No, I mean I would fight you, but I don't think that I would win unless I could somehow like injure your back
That's not hard.
Like make you try to pick me up, and you're just like, oh, 300 pounds, I can't
Realistically,
handle it.
Well, I'm not
Oh,
going
my
to do
back.
that.
All it's going to take is for you to do one swift dodge when Donnie does a full extension. Donnie's going to go,
No,
and then
no.
you give him an
I
elbow in the back.
acclimate and I say, oh no, back elbow.
Yeah,
Done.
I mean, let's be real here. My cardio, 0. No cardio. I'm going to be good for about a 15 to 20 second flurry. You just have to survive that, and then I'm going to be done.
so you just have to float like a butterfly for 20 seconds, and then
that's
you
it.
tap out.
Oh,
So
no.
like the
I mean,
Kimbo-
I'm still going to put up
You'll
a
still be
fight.
Jimmy. You'll still be Jimmy.
I'm
but
just not going to have any fight left.
so you're like a Kimbo Slice.
I mean, you guys have played Magic with me. I don't.
That's
I
not
don't
fair
just
to Kimbo
roll. I
Slice.
don't quit.
that man was a monster.
rest in peace.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Rest
I mean,
in peace, Kimbo Slice.
I don't quit. You guys are going to have to beat me, but I'm only going to have about a 20-second max like fight in me, and then it's just going to be, you know,
I mean, you
taking
would
candy
fit,
from a baby, but you still got to do it because I'm not just going to put
Well, I'll take candy from a baby.
I have nobody in the corner to throw in the towel, and even if they did throw in the towel, I'd throw that fucking shit back because I don't quit.
How?
So what
You wouldn't be
happens
able to see the
is
towel.
you truly fit under that heavyweight style where you just go hard.
Oh,
for
that's
like
it.
The first
100%.
round,
I'm
and
gonna
then
make
after
yours.
that, you're just like,
Oh, 100%. 100%.
I mean, we've all seen the UFC fights where they go,
I
they
mean-
come out strong for like the first minute and a half. Then after that, they're just like, all right, 1, 2,
Surprisingly-
3,
The Conor
punch.
McGregor style.
I will say, surprisingly, I mean, my flurry is what it is, but I can at least put up a decent defense, so it's not going to be an easy win.
Yeah.
Well, I guess if we're just doing one and done, then yeah, it would probably be an easy win. But I mean, I have wrestled. I have drunkenly wrestled my buddy Nasty Nate numerous times.
And you drunkenly
And-
wrestled Donnie and Evan.
He
Well,
tried.
there was,
Tried.
yeah.
He drunkenly,
Naked
nakedly
wrestling.
tried to
It
wrestle.
was a little Greco-Roman, and they both got scared when they saw a lot of flesh coming at them. They saw the belly roll, and they were like, "Oh no!"
The flesh is not the penis. It's Dirk's human body.
Oh no! You couldn't see the penis from the belly. But I have wrestled Nate drunkenly out in a backyard one time, and we wrestled a lot. It was ridiculous. I only won one time, and I felt very proud that I beat him one time. Mainly it was because I used my weight to my advantage. I got him in a headlock with him below me, so he couldn't get out of it because I outweigh him 2-1. And I finally was able to use my weight, against him. But I mean, we wrestled a ton that night. It was a lot of fun. Granted, waking up with a hangover, I felt like I got hit by a Mack truck. It was a terrible next day. But I do believe that I could put up a decent fight, even if I'm not going to win and I don't have the stamina. So my flurry will be quick and vicious, and then it is just going to be slight defenses, hoping that making you guys work a little bit. So
So to answer my original question, we're going to disrespect the trophy by letting Derek fight for it.
Right.
there you go.
What's your next topic, Donnie?
My next topic. My goodness. I think you'll love this. Let me get to it. Hold on.
Standing by.
Standing by.
Okay. OnlyFans. Let's talk about it. Chris Brown has an OnlyFans.
What?
I don't
Is
know
it
the
called Brown Hole?
I don't know. I bought himself research.
Brown eye.
I know he has an OnlyFans.
Actually, it's not called Brown Eye. For Chris Brown, it's called Black Eye.
Oh,
Take that, Rihanna.
oh! Talk about disrespecting trophies.
So, if you had an OnlyFans as a person,
Yep.
what is the first thing? How do you entice people in? What's your first OnlyFans thing?
I'm gonna eat ice cream.
Jimmy, I love your enthusiasm to be the first to answer every question, but I'd like you to think about it the next time.
Okay, hold on. Okay,
Ice cream.
I'm gonna eat ice cream.
Nailed it. No, got it.
Now, what
Like-
target are you going for? Is it going to be like full fucking true ice cream? Or are you going to be like dairy free or keto or what?
Depends on the day of the week.
Homemade? I mean, there's a
Tuesday. It's a Tuesday.
There's a lot of different niches that you could target.
Tuesday, you're gonna watch me make my ice cream, and then you're gonna watch me eat it. Wednesday,
Oh no.
Wednesday,
Oh, no.
organic. No,
Tuesday's not
not
organic.
like that.
Tuesday's not
With
organic. I'm gonna
homemade
make my
milk?
ice cream and
I'm
then I'm
not
gonna
making it.
slurp it off
You're
my
gonna
own
create
fingers.
your own
I'm
milk
not
to
making
make
it
ice
with-
cream
I'm
out
not
of?
gonna make homemade skeet and ice cream.
How about
cream?
after?
I will if it pleases everybody. I will eat it topless.
Okay. I mean,
Call it good.
Oh, I mean, I'm not coming on you unless you're topless.
But it really just depends. I mean, it depends. Like I said, time depending on which day of the week. I think Fridays get a little crazy. You throw some sprinkles.
I
in
mean,
there,
it is
you
called
know?
Crazy Friday.
Fridays.
Get people ready for the weekend.
Getting ready for the Saturday. You go.
We can cut all this out until you get to your answer. Go ahead.
You go dairy free.
There
Oh.
You go dairy free
Hashtag fry dare free.
on Saturday, and then Sunday. Sunday you go sherbet.
What's the gelato day?
Gelato day.
Wednesday? It feels like a Wednesday thing.
Feels like a Wednesday thing.
Oh, gelato's so good.
Gelato Wednesday, sherbet.
Keto
Sunday.
Thursday.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. Sugar-free Thursday. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Monday would just be because it's Monday. It's plain, no
Straight
it's
vanilla.
just straight vanilla or chocolate, straight flavors only.
How many viewers do you think you get with just ice cream eating?
17.
I think I would get a scary amount. 'Cause I'm sure.
I mean-
I'm sure there's probably a good amount of people that want to watch a
right.
dude eat ice cream.
I just want to point out.
I think you need to make this, and we'll find out. See who
I
makes the
don't-
most
I don't
viewers.
want to go down this venue.
Yeah, let's
I
see who.
don't
Let's
wanna know
all
how-
start
I
an
don't wanna-
OnlyFans and see who makes the most.
I don't want to
viewers.
venture down this path of online.
You can do nose down, so you don't. Your face isn't there.
I don't. No, it's not the fact that like my face is gonna be like my face isn't gonna be seen. I don't give a shit about that. It's just I don't want to know this part of the internet that's in watching people eat ice cream.
But you could
It's
make
gonna
money
ruin,
off of it.
It's gonna ruin Cold Stone and every ice cream for me forever if I find out that there's some kind of niche. What do you think? I'm gonna be eating it and read the comment.
be
The next comment is gonna be like, "Hey, show me your butthole while I'm eating ice cream." Like, no.
You know how
no,
funny-
I don't
hold
wanna
on,
know this.
hold on.
You know how funny it would be if in like 3 months Jimmy comes in like 270 pounds because he's like, I've been eating a lot of ice cream. But you know what? I bought a fucking boat.
Ate a bunch of ice cream, made $150,000.
I mean, I think that segues into our tertiary topic of OnlyFans. The podcast is now a member of OnlyFans. And I think we just got our first... Oh, I was going to go side boob / nipples. Nope. It's going to be the 4 guys
Eating ice
Eating
cream?
ice cream.
Oh, man.
and on video. No faces.
I don't want to do this.
Just mouths. And
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Spoonfuls
Def-
of sweet, creamy ice cream.
man. Can I go
I don't
with...
want to do this.
Nope, we're going to do this.
I don't want to know.
You have to
I don't-
support all social media, and social media is OnlyFans.
I just
True
don't.
it is.
I guess I'm just afraid of the unknown because like I said, I don't want to know of what's going to be, what people are doing behind their screens, watching people eat ice cream. I don't.
We're
wanna,
not
see,
going
I
to know.
could care
We
less.
I don't
don't.
want to. I don't
You don't
want to
have
know.
to. You don't have to read it, right?
We're not soliciting videos of people enjoying our OnlyFans.
No, it's
but
not-
we
I don't-
will have a half pint of ice cream apiece of our favorite flavor
But
with
you-
a spoon
You know.
and just munch
with
it.
a little ASMR thrown in too to get two
You
groups
know.
in. Like
you know that there's somebody just
And those people, Jimmy, will be paying us money to finally offset the cost of this podcast.
you know there's somebody that's going to be watching us eat that chocolate chip cookie dough. They're just going to be jerking it so right.
And so
I
hard.
hope so. 100% for money. I have zero qualms.
Of eating sperm?
No.
Oh, thank God
Of-
you said no.
Doing things on camera that involve eating ice cream.
Nope.
Careful.
Nope.
Careful.
Nope. Nope. No. No. No.
Careful.
No. No. No.
I
No.
draw the line.
No. No. Shut up. No. No.
Jimmy, hold
No.
on. Hold on, Jimmy.
No.
This is
no.
I'm topic master, and you are stepping on my topic. Derek, what will you eat for money?
Ice cream.
It's gonna ruin
Ice
ice cream.
cream?
I love ice cream. I don't
maybe-
want to ruin this. Can I
Jimmy,
change
would you
my-
say
the
that
one
you
that
eat
created
Sausages?
I know. Can I change it? Pistachios. I don't really like pistachios.
pistachio ice cream?
No, just pistachios. Nuts. Nope.
You-
I don't want to go. Nope.
I
nope.
draw the line.
No, I don't want to go down that road.
I draw
What's
the
something that I
line.
can eat that's not sexual?
Peanuts?
Oh, yeah.
Cracking,
Oh,
cracking,
almond nuts?
Peanut
cracking,
butter?
Nope. Cracking coconuts? Wait, no. I'm sure that.
Oh,
It doesn't
ca-
matter. It doesn't
cash
matter.
nuts?
It doesn't matter what we do. I'm sure there's probably some. We could be like, watch me clean the disc off this, put it in the old thing, and there's gonna
Yeah.
be someone who's like, yeah, give me that. They're gonna
OnlyFans.
jerk it so right.
Watch,
Go ahead.
watch
I care
Jimmy
less.
deep throat the towel
I don't-
until he cleans
no.
off
I
his
mean,
dick.
you know what? I'll do like the feminine version of OnlyFans. I will record me like vacuuming, doing the dishes, stuff that because I've seen like those memes where people are like, "Oh man, my guy's doing this." Like, "Oh, it's so hot to see the guy do that." I'm like, "I'll just
Do the
make
chores?
I'll make an OnlyFans of me in my only house that I'm a single man living in.
I'm
like,
sorry.
doing my household chores.
We are not doing sexist OnlyFans. We are doing only sex positive OnlyFans. We're not going to agree to do traditional gender
No.
roles, but then gender bend them to be like, "Oh, I'm so brave." No,
I'm an
we are
equal-
eating cum or nothing.
I draw the line
Eat the
at
cum,
eating
Derek.
bodily fluids. Draw the line at eating bodily fluids.
Eat that cum.
Or solids.
It's a penile fluid. That's not part of the body.
That is 100%. I
It's organic.
draw the line at that.
It's gluten free.
I am not consuming
It's actually
anything. I am
paleo.
not consuming anything that comes from or out of a human body.
We've all played D&D, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. So we've all created a character and had fun with that character and done whatever.
always.
Right. So in real life,
Okay.
Yes.
if we're going to level up any aspect of ourselves,
Yep.
be it strength,
Okay.
intelligent, for Derek it might be eyesight,
Constantine.
charisma,
I don't think that's an option.
but you have to decrease the something else.
Ooh.
What are you doing? Like, Derek would be like, I want my eyesight to be 20/20 finally, but I also have to decrease, I don't know, my strength.
His
So I'm never going to
constitution.
be able to lift
Oh,
something
my
other
s-
than 20 pounds.
My strength ain't that good, so I don't think I want to decrease that anymore.
Okay, so Derek, then that's a great segue. What would you decrease to get your eyesight up to standard?
Well, I don't think my eyesight is a standard option to increase or decrease.
No,
so
it is.
It's
As
not.
the rule master, I'm
It's
saying
not.
it is.
It's not. Wow. I would probably go. I'd be okay taking like a point or two away from intelligence.
Yeah, because it's already so low that
Yes.
you don't notice anything.
Yeah, exactly. I already don't have it, so why do I need more points in it?
It's already a 7. I'll take it down to 5.
It doesn't matter. You're already in negative numbers. What does it matter what that negative number is? And I would put those points in either strength or charisma.
Wow.
So
You would go straight to charisma?
I mean,
he went intelligence, which is already at a -0.
I mean, let's get
I'll put it into strength, which is also 0.
I mean, that's
Jimmy,
why I balance out the strength. I want to be able to open jars.
Got to open those pickle
Yeah.
jars.
I at
Hey,
least
did you
got to
open
be
these
able to
pickles?
open some jars.
And here's your olives.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
mean, to be fair,
You know
to
how
open a can of pickles, you have to have a strength rating of at least 18.
do you know how embarrassing it is to be like,
No,
when I
don't.
text Donnie and I'm like, hey, Donnie, can you come over for a second? I need some help with something. And he comes over and he's like, yo, what do you need? And I'm like,
Yo,
can
yeah.
you open up this
That's exactly how
jar?
Johnny talks. Yo, what do you need?
And I'm like,
Hey, yo, buddy,
I'm like, hey,
Hey, yo, buddy.
hey, yo, what do you need? And I'm like, don't tell anybody because you know this. You know the
it.
I don't, like at this point, I don't even text him anything other than like, yo, you know what's up.
Johnny just comes over.
You need help opening
John
a pickle
the
jar?
jar
Yeah.
man.
Oh!
And he's just like, oh, yeah, all right, I'll be over.
Don the jar.
That's what it says on the back of my jersey.
So strength or charisma? Because if I have, if I have
Pick
points,
one. Pick one, though, Derek.
Choose wisely.
Your charisma's already so low.
I know. All of it's low. Take away an ad. I'll go strength. If the strength goes high enough that I don't have to call Donnie over anymore to open up
Jimmy.
jars. I don't live with you anymore, so I don't need you to do it. It was never a problem when I lived here. As soon as I bought my own house, I was like, fuck, I can't call over Jimmy. Like, he always opened them, but he didn't realize why he always opened them, so I gotta call somebody new.
I thought it was just to feed his strength.
Yeah.
It was just to really show
That's
off.
It was
too
just-
much
it was-
credit for Jimmy.
It was just a convenience. So yeah, I would go strength. I would
Okay.
take off.
I'd
take off 2 points intelligence and put them in strength.
Okay.
I always
And-
counted it as an extra rep in my curls.
Yep. And that's our first OnlyFans content. Jimmy
oh.
repping up some pickle jars.
Nope.
Yep.
Still-
Nope.
Still not into it.
You are our OnlyFans superstar.
Just because I know that there's someone who's going to be jerking it so right to that pickle jar being
Yeah.
opened. I would give up
Tails.
I'd give up Constitution because I can't concentrate on anything really that much. I would give up Constitution.
I don't think that's what Constitution is.
Constitution's more for like health.
Toughness, versatility.
I thought it was. I
Resistance
thought it was
to
all about
disease and
focus.
poison.
No.
Nope.
no.
Constitution D&D gives you health points.
Yeah.
That's what I
Oh,
was thinking. I'll give up.
How strong you are
Charisma
internally.
for Constitution.
So if somebody,
I-
if you're getting bombarded with
Yeah.
ridiculous attacks that are just gonna wear you down,
yeah. Focusing.
how strong you are
Oh no.
to
Okay.
resist that.
Right.
How strong you are internally.
Jimmy,
Constitution.
you'd want to give up dexterity
Yes.
because you are quick on your feet. You can do
I'd give up Arcana. Arcane.
That's
not an
that-
option.
not an option.
Yeah.
It's your first top 6 stats.
Oh wait, let me.
That's
pull it
Yeah.
up.
I,
that's
I would-
intelligence,
I would.
wisdom, dexterity.
I would agree that Donnie,
Constitution.
that dexterity is probably your highest.
Yeah.
Constitution's right there. I would give up Constitution.
Okay, so
You're
gonna,
not that healthy.
I'm incredibly healthy.
That would be like Donnie.
Kiss me in 3 minutes.
Okay, wait a minute. I got
Donnie's
it. I got
gonna
it. I
put
give up.
points into Constitution.
I got it. 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 Wisdom. I give up wisdom. Based off of that
No,
answer,
you're
on
already at the
Constitution.
base stat wisdom.
I give up more.
You have
I
no
give up more.
points to give up.
You can't go negative.
You're already at 8.
You're already at 7, I think is the base stat for wisdom.
Fuck it. What's 7 if not 6?
No,
Disintegrating
no,
everyone's six.
that's the base.
I'm just gonna stay at 7 then.
All right, so
I'm giving up.
Jimmy's not
I'm giving
following
up
the
my
rules.
wisdom. I never claimed to be the smartest dude.
That's
So-
not
Wisdom is not
wisdom.
smartest.
I'm giving up wisdom.
That would be intelligence.
Giving up wisdom, not intelligence. Wisdom.
So Jimmy's giving up
Okay.
wisdom, intelligence, charisma,
Because I'm looking at it,
and
wisdom
dexterity.
is wisdom right now is animal handling, insight, medicine, perception, and survival, and based off of just my perception. Nope, all gone, and my insight is terrible. So my wisdom gone.
All right. So that
Fair
means
enough.
that he's going to have no problem with OnlyFans anymore because he's no longer going to worry about people jerking off to him eating ice
Our
cream.
audience
Ugh.
can guess the first
Nope.
nipple they see on OnlyFans.
We're gonna know exactly whose it is.
He's not going to have the wisdom to worry about that.
Yeah.
I also want to say that before we get in, or as we get into our outro, our stance has nothing to do with our political views as the same as our friend Jordan Mosley.
Oh,
Completely opposite.
don't say
Or
that.
different.
He has his own views.
He has his own
and they
views.
are not reflected by our topics.
Exactly what Donnie just said.
A lot of our views are nonsense, and this is a comedic
A lot?
podcast.
I believe all of them are.
No, I believe what we've said
Exactly.
100%.
Exactly what Chapin just said. But Chapin, while I'm talking to you, let's say I have a question that I want us to talk about it, to discuss about. What are some ways that that me as a listener,
I as a listener.
I as a listener, can reach out
I like me.
I like me.
Well,
better.
you're both wrong. It's I.
What are some ways that Me Too can get out to talk to?
You two
Hashtag
contact
me too.
No!
YouTube.
Joshua Tree, you too can also listen to that.
What are some ways for I, as a listener, to be able to reach out to us for us to discuss topics?
I'd say the best way is probably topshelfbanterpod@gmail.com.
That's a great way, Chapin.
It's probably the
solid,
best way.
solid number one.
Probably the most
Can
monitored
I
way.
give you a second way?
Yeah.
Topshelfbanter@onlyfans.com.
Oh,
You
can't wait for that to kick off.
Definitely reach us there.
We don't need a Patreon. We got an OnlyFans.
It's
Subscribe
now,
there.
It's
and
now
support
a thing.
us there.
It's now a thing. I don't. All right, Donnie. So let's say that I don't have email,
Okay.
and I'm specifically and only on Twitter.
Right.
And I have a question for us. What's a
Sounds
way?
like a loser, and we don't need. him as a
Can
fan.
we? Is there a way for me to reach out to us
Jimmy?
me as a listener to reach out to us as a podcast about a question or topic that I want to
That
have answered?
is a great question. And I want to give you the answer.
Yeah.
And that is at AOL.com/top.com/shelf/banter.
Sounds like a really lengthy URL.
Yeah. Oh, no, it is. But you can also find us at topshelfbanter@gmail.com.
Yep.
At
Is
Instagram.
it Top Shelf Banter or topshelfbanterpod@gmail.com?
Well, now let's just say it. I don't remember. Hold on. Jesus, Chapin. God damn it. Hold on.
We
Audience,
are all
hold on.
phenomenal.
Hold on.
We're dropping the ball on this.
There's basically
Derek-
several sketchy ways to get in touch with us.
Topshelfbanterpod@gmail.com.
Sweet. Derek, let's say that I don't have access to any of the podcasts, but I live on YouTube.
Oh, I can do
Is
that.
there a way for me to find out all of my favorite bits or listen to
Yes.
episodes on YouTube?
Yes, our Top Shelf Banter bits are on Top Shelf, the channel on YouTube, Top Shelf Banter Pod.
Sweet.
Yes,
Good to know.
yes. Subscribe and like. Watch them all.
Hit that bell
the
button to
only way-
always get our notifications.
It's the
Leave a
only
review.
way. The only way you're gonna find out if I'm secretly an Astros fan and have been lying this entire time about my
He is.
hatred for their cheating.
No,
Dun, dun, dun.
he is and he's not. Answered here.
Yep. We are on YouTube, Top Shelf Banter. If you just search Top Shelf Banter, we're on there. We're on Google Podcasts. We're on literally everywhere. There's an update that just happened
Yep.
for all
Oh,
the
yeah.
Google Home.
My
That
new
if you're too lazy to type, you can say, "Hey Google,
Top
listen
Shelf
to
Banter Pod."
Top Shelf Banter Pod on Google
Nice.
Podcasts," and it'll bring us up. I would also like to give a big thank you to our friend who puts up with a lot of our bullshit and stupidity on this podcast, and I think might be slightly embarrassed that he's linked up with us in some way.
So
Our
will
friend-
us say his full name now?
Our friend Jordan Mosley.
There it is.
Jordan. Also, shout out to Jordan for his birthday. His birthday was recent.
Hold
Whoa,
on.
happy
Let's
birthday,
all
Jordan.
sing happy,
Happy
birthday.
birthday.
to him in the same style that he gave us our theme song.
I don't have that talent.
Happy birthday
Happy
you, Jordan.
birthday,
To you.
Jordan.
He's so much more talented than we are.
But if you're interested more in his music, he's a fantastic artist and an amazing actor, and
Yeah.
an even better father.
His
Uh,
agent is probably somewhere online.
Probably hates
Contact them.
Probably hates us. But if you're interested in his music, you can find him on Spotify or iTunes or wherever you listen to your music. That's Jordan Mosley, Mosley. Anywho, that's Donnie.
Oh, that's Chapin.
Oh, that's Derek.
That's Donnie.
Oh, that's Chapin.
Oh, that's Donnie.
I don't like this new thing of like you guys stumbled upon who these people are. Like you were walking
on.
and you tripped
Jimmy.
over them. Oh, that's Donnie. Oh, that's Chapin.
Jimmy.
Oh,
Jimmy,
excuse me.
you were
that's Derek.
interrupting my intro of Chapin.
Thank you. Jeez. When can I finally be introduced?
I hate this new surprised thing. Oh,
Holy hell, that's Derek.
Holy fuck, there's Roger.
Oh, hello, I'm Roger. That's Chapin.
Oh, thanks, Roger. That's Jimmy.
Oh, Jimmy! That's Derek!
We are Top Shelf Banter. Thanks for listening to the frustrations behind our opinions on these topics. And we done!
Top shelf banter. Well, I'm more right than wrong.